All right, so good evening and welcome to another edition of the Fifth Officials. And before we get things started, Happy New Year, everybody.
Happy New Year!
Yeah, Happy New Year. All right, so we officially in 2025. Officially in 2025, Christmas is over.
Sound like dinosaur too.
What's that? Anyway, we're into the new year. We're into the new year.
Bring the alarm.
So this is a new year of the Fifth Officials in 2025.
Yeah.
2024 is behind us.
Bigger and better.
Hopefully, you know, a lot of teams
We gotta get like
hoping
a,
that 2024 behind them too.
we gotta get like a hand signal.
I'm right here.
We gotta get like a hand signal or something, right? Nah, but it's a state of emergency now. Them, I think we gang or some kind of thing.
So I'll tell you what, we got a few things well to talk about in the opening segment here. We're going to talk about Manchester City finally getting off a win versus Leicester City, Liverpool and West Ham, and we're going to look at a recap of Chelsea and Manchester United games. Well, Arsenal, at the time of this filming, Arsenal would not have played yet. Arsenal game is on was today. So we would not have known the results. Yeah. All right. So we have Newcastle, who played
Currently.
Monday.
While filming here, they're currently playing.
They played on Monday, along with Chelsea and who's the other team? Manchester United. Right. So we want to get straight into it and get the conversation started. Of course, a little bit later on, we will have the power play recap. And we got some good news in the power play recap. If you followed us, you owe us some money. All right? Especially Ross.
Yeah.
And we will find out the science behind Ross's pick last week. I'm sure he'll be able to break it down for us.
I'm going to.
You know.
Yeah. I'm going
All right. So we'll also look at the power play picks that come. And, you know, the golden moment of the week. And the main fixtures to come this coming weekend here.
Yes.
All right. So let's get started. Manchester City versus Leicester. Last time we spoke, last show we were studying what's going on with City. They come out, they get a 2-0 win to close the year 2024 against Leicester City. What are your thoughts?
They was lucky.
And Leicester playing garbage too.
But Leicester throw it, they hit the post 2-3 times, Vardy get some open chances.
And there's
another team will hammer them with how they played.
Yeah.
City won, but I more think is a lesser loss than City really
City
won.
win.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's rough to say because a win is a win, right? No matter how you do it, no matter how we put it, they win.
Yeah, but it's not how you wanna win going into to play a bigger side.
Yes,
because a few weeks ago they beat Crystal Palace. It was the same kind of win, and then what happened after? They didn't win a game till they reach Leicester City.
True.
Teams that battling down to the bottom of the table, you're expected to beat them no matter what kind of form you're in. Problem now is, going forward, they could continue.
Yeah, is if they can continue the streak of, putting away their chances and formatting their play.
A game that I didn't see a put in here that we could probably mention, by the way, was Tottenham Wolves. I don't know if you all watched the game.
I'm going to put it in, But Tottenham just,
It's Tottenham.
It's like
Spurs.
they draw 2 all Wolves. Oh no, I didn't see that coming. It's not like really anything. It's not like any news.
My surprise was Cunha coming off after.
He injured. Is that injury pickup?
All right.
It's not the 5 red card that come in.
Well, a 5 red.
The 5 game suspension.
Well, now if I was Wolves, I accept it because it looked like he might be out 2-3 games anyway.
All right.
I don't think they'll give him quite 5. They might give him from my hand 3.
Yeah, what can be vexed is I have Strand Larson all the time, boy.
Yeah,
the man come off the bench and score scorcher, boy. From
your form turning down. You had Trent the week before.
No, but I sell Trent.
You sold a Liverpool player?
No, hold on. Right. I sell Trent to strengthen my forward line.
How that work out for you?
Because we've been conceding.
How it work out for
right?
you?
So, wait now.
Go ahead.
Let me get space on our place.
Go ahead now!
A time and a zone now.
Alright?
Fed up, you were. It didn't work out. No, it didn't work out too bad because I brought in
Gapo.
No, I had Gapo all the time.
You sell Larson.
I had Wood all the time.
Wait,
And you still Larson.
You get what? I mean,
Sell Larson.
So it's not really sound like a
But I had
workout, you know.
Larson, no, I had Larson on the bench.
that's real confusing.
Malaikovic is who are bringing for Trent. He gets 6 points.
Yeah.
Right, for the clean sheet.
I had him.
So you're minus
Right.
9.
You know how many points I have on the bench?
No. What I'm talking about is the transfer cost is 9 points so far.
Yeah, but
Because Trent got 15.
it don't
Well,
matter what you have on the bench. Unless you play a wild card or something.
Well, I mean, I didn't expect Trent to score. You know what I mean? I just brought him in for one game because we're going to shift things around in the FPL league, where I am either second or third right now. So they're not in a position to give me no talk. All right? I done in the 1200 club. So
Yeah, I can't get no.
I brought him in and then I said, look, let me sell him because I wanted to bring in Isaac.
You're tied for 4th.
And then I couldn't bring in Isaac because I was 0.1 million short now. You understand?
Right.
So I make my little adjustments, but as some adjustments I make, we need to.
So you
to
brought
this
in
year.
Cunha.
Yeah.
So you blind Cunha.
Yeah, you blighting.
Because Cunha all the time bagging and tagging. You bring him in because you listen, you is not to bring in any Brazilians from now on. None.
Okay,
You see
let's
what you
blight
do?
them.
The man going good. Goal. Assist. Goal. You bring him in, the man get injured. 1 point off. You're not to listen, leave Brazilians alone. Bring in Italians in the English
Dutch,
Premier League.
and
Wait,
Dutch.
they don't know Italians in the English Premier League.
You don't know Italians in the English Premier League.
Tonali or whatever, you know.
Now he get banned and say he's
Anyway, let me move on.
gambler.
That game was never supposed to be spoken of, so let me leave it alone. Right.
All of us.
You bring it up.
We're going now to Liverpool and West Ham.
You tell me one, don't you?
So Liverpool, West Ham, Liverpool thumped West Ham 5-0.
Yeah.
It was elementary.
Yeah, it
Yeah,
was.
Watson. It
Yeah,
was.
West Ham was very elementary.
Because before I ever watch,
I think we them 5 in our cup game already too.
before the game start, there was action in the group after the deadline. Who want to pick as captain and why now? So I said Salah, and they was like, why? I was like, well, 1, Salah scoring, but 2, West Ham concede the 4th most amount of shots, the 4th most goals. They give up the 4th most chances. Liverpool first in goals, first in chances. I was like, if Salah scores, somebody will score. Salah in the form is obvious to pick him.
And he got a goal and 2 assists.
And he should have scored more.
Yeah, he should have scored more. That first one where Areola saved, I really thought that was in the back of the net. The one where Gakpo.
Yeah. I did well, though.
No, he do well because he saved them about 9.
That was
about 9.
That was the highlight of the game for West Ham.
Everybody was talking about
yeah, Liverpool hammer the hammers.
but everybody was talking about the flick through the man leg and if it was intentional.
I think so.
I think so.
Nah.
No, you don't think so?
You don't think it was intentional?
You wicked out.
No, it was
He's
intentional.
not that good.
Just because he
That
got from
good.
Liverpool?
He that good.
No, he's not that good.
But it was intentional.
That man make sure to open his leg properly so it could up.
Also, the man helped him.
Yeah.
Now I'll tell you why it was
So he was
intentional.
done up already.
I'll tell you why it was intentional. If you go back and watch you play, right, from the build-up, before Salah get the ball, he look over his shoulder. So he knew the defender was coming. Right? And then he
But they
positioned
normally
himself.
do that though. They normally
Yeah, but
look
what I'm
over
saying,
his
no,
shoulder.
let me finish. He positioned himself.
Why don't Salah, boy?
Wait till he positioned himself in a place to make the flick. Now, when he flicked the ball, the speed that he make his way around the defender, mean it was intentional. If it wasn't intentional, he would have never get to that ball.
Nah.
Because it mean that he
All-
make
all
a
that
touch that he wasn't expecting,
all-
and he
right.
don't know where the ball gone.
All
But he
that
knew exactly where the ball was
the
going.
West Ham defender say, I ain't bothering. I gonna suck in that and go.
Listen, 5 is 5, eh? Right? That's
I
what you
don't
call
complain about your 5, I'm just saying it was not intentional.
No, but that's what you call that,
He
man.
was real fight down Liverpool, you know.
But this is 2 back-to-back games. Oh no.
That he did
After
three.
he post Merry
Probably
Christmas.
three. Probably 3.
No, I counting after he post
Oh,
Merry
you
Christmas.
talking about the Merry Christmas thing. I talking about 3 games where Liverpool really looking at getting cruise control, eh?
They
Because against Tottenham, for the large majority of that game until they had a few defensive lapses.
But why you
I can
defending
tell you
overconfidence.
Liverpool to me? I don't
I can tell you, Liverpool gonna play good, do good, make the automatic round of 16 in the Champions League. Real Madrid gonna end up not making that, beat some side in the round of 16, bounce up Liverpool, and knock them out. That's what's gonna happen.
You stay there and wait on that. All right. Moving on to just a quick recap of some of the games that took place on Monday. Chelsea, what's the final score in the Chelsea Ipswich game?
2-0 Ipswich.
2-0 Ipswich. Ipswich beat Chelsea. Ipswich, eh?
Last place Ipswich.
Wait, Ipswich at home or
At
in the
home.
bridge?
At home. At home.
They had to beat
They had to beat at home. The
They
ground
had to
smaller.
beat at home.
No. But it's weeks now. I'm telling you all. That Chelsea in the top
The
two
purple patch kind of.
challenging for the title is an illusion. Chelsea not ready this season to challenge for any title.
Okay.
They're defensively they're not good.
Yeah.
You could see it.
Nah,
And
they attack good, but
last few weeks you're seeing it. And here what's going on. It's similar to what's going on in Barcelona. Teams now, they're doubling up on Palmer. And they're putting two backs up and sitting back and absorbing the pressure. So Chelsea needs to mature enough to learn how to be patient and break down a defense and not just go looking fit.
All right.
It was working all the time. Will not work all season. Oh, I've been saying
you
it.
must get figured out. You must get
I've
figured
been
out.
saying it.
Yeah.
And
Yeah. It looking like you know what you're saying. So far. I mean, I never had them as a title contender.
Nottingham Forest
But
second.
maybe a top four. Yeah, Nottingham Forest playing real ball.
Nottingham Forest second. Innit?
Playing real ball.
See why Spurs, eh?
Once again, I asked him this question last week. Out of the top four, who's the only person in the top four without a Champions League? Come on. Arsenal.
Everybody know the answer to that.
Everybody else have a Champions League.
Everybody know the answer to that. Now, in the other game on Monday, Aston Villa drew 2-2 with Brighton. All right, and that game saw goals from Rodgers, Watkins, and Rodgers and Watkins on the assist list as well. And Adingra and Lamptey scored for Brighton, and João Pedro had the 2 assists. All right?
Pedro get the 2 assists. You serious?
Yeah. You didn't know that?
Yeah.
And
No, I didn't know that.
In the final
I
game,
beat FPL boy.
in the final game on Monday, Manchester United struggles continue. They went down 2-0 to Newcastle, who seem
the
to
first half,
have caught form.
Yeah. They're looking real.
Newcastle looking real good right now.
Looking good.
Isak and Jolinton with the goals, Gordon and Hall with the assists. What are your thoughts on Newcastle?
Lewis Hall.
You have Lewis Hall. But what's your thoughts on Newcastle?
I have Isak.
You do?
Yeah, you have Isak.
Who you have?
I don't have either one of them. I have no Newcastle players.
He tried to buy him, but
He right now form one be like Chelsea, you know, just one dip.
Yeah, you see, wait on that. What are your thoughts on Newcastle first?
Newcastle, in the last few weeks, you're correct. The form has made an upturn and they're looking more fluid. Gordon looking like last year, Gordon. In the last few weeks, I'm more impressed with Gordon than Isaac. You know.
Gordon wasn't. He was injured for part of the season, early in the season.
Yeah, and he came off an injury and he come back and things. But you know, and watch me when Gordon flying,
Nah, he's a good player, boy.
Newcastle is look better.
All right. What are your thoughts on United? The draw blank at home.
Boy, I can't wait for 24-25 season to start and go from there. I have no.
You're waiting on that January window.
I don't even want it. I don't even care about the January window.
You must care about January window. That's what the manager wants to move.
No, I want the summer window.
Or you want the summer? You just want the season to end?
Yeah.
Well, unfortunately, Ross had to wait like everybody else.
Yeah.
All right. We can't speed it up for Manchester United fans.
Yeah,
It
but-
don't work like that.
yeah,
We
but-
can't press fast forward.
No, but what I want to know, Ross, is yes, you're all content now with
No,
waiting.
forget the content.
No.
Yeah.
You're content now with waiting because I would have said. But at some point, being content and playing tata is 2 different things. Because in the last few weeks, I ain't seen nothing really to say, well, all right, he waiting on his players. That is why they're looking so bad. You're just looking bad.
Yeah.
But
And they are.
a summer
They are looking bad.
I don't think a summer transfer window can help that. You know?
Yeah, but Shane, you can't make coffee with a tea bag,
Well,
So in other words, what I mean is, you have the same players, you inherit these players. He
come mid-season.
He come
It's a
mid-season.
totally new formation.
He can't make magic out of something that,
No, but
And there's a lot of there's a lot of things going on in the dressing room right now. Plenty of sourness in the dressing room.
I understand. So right, I understand everything you're saying about the K-mean midway, and that is not what I'm looking for. You know, as I said a few weeks ago, it don't matter if Manchester United lose or they win. You know, they're not going to be judged this season on losing or winning.
It's
My thing is on the field, You had about what? Wait, a month and a half year now? Around there?
Yeah.
About what, 5 games? 5 games? 4 games?
Nah, it's more than that.
But if you include...
I go with the time frame. Yeah, a month and a half now.
Yeah.
It's either your players are real slow or they just don't like that formation. Because I'm not seeing them getting it in at all. And I understand what you're saying with they don't have the personnel to execute. But it just looking bad. It's looking like, these. If that is the case, then is everybody had to go. Right. Because I ain't seen a player other than I ain't seen a player at all, actually. A couple of weeks ago, maybe I could have said Bruno, but Bruno, that was just like a new manager bounce. Yeah. Ahmad looking good, but Ahmad looking good in spurts.
Right.
And you can tell it's not.
No consistency.
You can tell it's not his position. You can see that now.
And we already take the position on Rashford.
Well, I don't even want to speak about Rashford.
Yeah, that was a different ball game.
All right.
So my thing is, as a United fan, how you really feel about everything?
I see what he is doing. But majority of the players, we need to get rid of 6 to 8 players
from your starting lineup.
For the starting lineup.
I agree.
Well then,
to clean house and bring in the younger ones.
Anybody over 26.
Because his system is so stretched.
And it's physical.
Yeah, very physical.
I could understand that, but I don't know, but just no matter what a manager says, still want to pick up 3 points, man.
Yeah, of course.
So I don't know. I really don't.
But we'll see what 2025 brings for Manchester United and Manchester City, for that matter. The 2 Manchesters, as well as some of the struggling clubs down to the bottom, like Southampton and Ipswich and Leicester.
Yeah, but
who trying to get out of the bottom 3.
Ipswich putting away their wins every so often.
Every so often.
Ipswich right now still in the bottom 3, but it's not by much. Ipswich on 15, Wolves, Everton on 16, 17 respective. Leicester on 14. So that
Southampton, by the way, is on the lowest points ever in the history of the Premier League.
After
the end of the year.
It have no light to the end of that.
6 points. Put on them 6 points against what? But 3 draws and the one win was against what?
Fulham, Brighton, Everton.
Okay.
All right. And Ipswich. Well, they beat Everton, but Everton was really good.
All right, so I'll tell you what. We got the TT Betterina power play. We got some information from TT Betterina as well to give you before we enter the power play, but before we go to the break. Any thoughts on, as we already close off 2024, we're in our fresh year 2025. Any top 3 that you all might have, players in the world for 2024?
Top 3 players in the world?
2024.
Woo.
Hey, buddy. You good?
Vinny had to be 1.
Oh, God.
No, you have to put Vinny.
I think
the man know when it. The man know when it there.
I don't care. I think Vinny is number 1. So we're going from January to December, top 3.
Yeah, January to December.
I'll put Cole Palmer 3rd on that list for what he's done.
Cole Palmer, your top 3 for 2024.
This individual players, right?
Go ahead, yeah.
Cole Palmer have something like 40-something goal contributions in 2024.
I don't know about goal contribution, man. I have a 3.
33 and 16.
Something. Well, that is overall.
Yeah, 33.
That is with the 3 games in 2023. Or the few games. Okay. So I think it's like 40 or 40-something in 2024. Yeah. And
but that's still good for
a player, though.
So you're saying Vinny, Cole Palmer,
and who in the middle?
I put Cole Palmer 3, Laturo Martinez 2, and Vinny 1. Laturo Martinez had a fantastic year.
He could have won the Ballon d'Or.
Fantastic year.
And Inter would have been good.
Yeah, but Inter won what, 2-3 trophies. He was the top goal scorer in Syria, the top goal scorer in the Copa America, the top goal scorer in Champions League.
And didn't win MVP.
No, well I think he won Syria Player of the Year.
No, I don't know.
In the
Copa? Messi took it.
Let me know. Nah, he won. He won.
Ross?
Onana,
Nah. Don't do that. Don't do that.
Nah. What's funny?
Don't do that.
Is that talking trying to say?
That's what it is, bro. Real players, Man, but no. I feel it closer to be. It better be Well, whatever. It better be he.
Yeah.
Anyway, we have.
My top one, I give it to Vinny. He now win the trophy day.
FIFA Men's Player of the Year.
Yeah, and the Ballon d'Or, they blight him.
The Blight City.
Yeah.
Anyway.
City blight themselves. Vinny, number one. That is it.
What was
That's all you have. You don't have a second or third.
Come back to you. Where's your top three? June.
I put Mo Salah as number 3.
I got Salah in my top 3.
You don't have him in your top 3?
And it's the second place. I tell you why I didn't have Salah.
Yeah.
Although Salah is probably the best player in the world right now.
At this present moment. Yeah.
You just need a number 2.
Yeah. I need a number 2.
Yeah.
Russ it in that hard.
It could be a hard number 2 or soft number 2, you know, whichever way you want to go. It could be.
You good. I will come. My brain right now.
Who's your top 3?
I said just lost.
You need Abdul Kalak to get that number 2, boy. Alright, so I tell you what. I ain't know, boy. That number 2 hard, boy. Alright, so I tell you what. I look at the schedule. Surprisingly, because they've been asking me, people have been asking me, who's your top 3 players, I've been making a little joke saying Mohamed Salah, Mo Salah, and Van Dijk. Obviously, if it's talking about 2024, I think Rodri had been in the conversation with sure. The year that he had with City. I know he's injured right now.
Yeah,
but Rodri was, for the best part of 2024, one of the top players in the world.
People might say as a hater, but I can't have somebody, now Rodri in my top 5 if we had go 5. But I can't have somebody that wasn't even rated City best player or in the conversation for Premier League Player of the Year in my top 3.
Yeah. Well, I have him there because I think it kind of proven right now.
Can you understand?
If you look at the slump that City in, that you could make an argument and say that maybe Rodri is the missing link in the formula. And that is why City is struggling right now. I think that so. as he removed from the formation because of injury,
but after he got
injured, they want City not performing at the top level that they was performing and being the force that they were.
Yeah, but after
Rodri in the squad,
after he left, they won like 8 games.
Yeah, dying nothing. But it's starting to tell now.
I don't think it's Rodri. I don't think one.
I think it could be an argument.
Anyway, who's the next?
That's one player I would toss up there. It have a few others. You could say Mbappe, but I wouldn't put him in because I think he fall off when he went to Real Madrid. You could say Jude Bellingham. I wouldn't put him in because
he didn't have a back end.
He didn't have a good back end at 2024. Vinicius would be one of my picks. I'm not giving this in any particular order.
No, you gotta give me an order.
No, I'm not giving you an order.
You have to give me an order.
Oh, the God. Why
can you do that?
Who is
the one? Struggle for number 2 too. All right.
I am a 2-2.
There is 2.
Harry Kane.
Harry Kane, yeah. 0 trophies and just goals, Harry Kane.
Yeah, Harry Kane. For goals?
I would say appetite on goals though, eh?
If I had to pick a third, it would be a bit of a toss-up, but I'll go with Saka. Saka!
I thought Harry Kane was bad.
Saka, no, hold on. Saka had a phenomenal season with Arsenal last season. Wait, we have to remember
the top 3 players in the world.
Yeah, but we have to remember, you have to take the World Cup into consideration too. The World Cup was in 2024. Was it not?
No.
No, sorry, what's it?
Euros,
sorry, not World Cup, Euros.
And what do you do?
What do you mean he performed for England?
What do you mean Cole Palmer more goals on him? Cole Palmer didn't even start.
Yeah, but you're telling me for the entire 2024.
Yeah.
And look at the back end Saka having. Saka been a real good back end a good back end of 2024.
So you telling me?
So even if he underperformed at the Euros.
So what you trying to tell me is you could watch that camera and say Saka in 2024 was one of the top 3 players in the world.
Serious?
WORLD world, Roger Anthony. And Saka.
Serious?
And I thought
I thought my own was bad.
All you know that.
Let me go to break.
I know not consistent.
Let me come back.
Consistent.
I cannot cut, but he's one of the most consistent players.
You watch me when I say Cole Palmer, and Cole Palmer have more goal contributions than him in less games. And you telling me Saka do better than Cole Palmer?
Palmer had a better back end of 2024 than Saka.
Of course.
You had to show me that.
Go to the break. When we come back,
We'll come back and we'll sort this out. But yeah, and you said who? Harry Kane?
Harry Kane.
You tossed in Harry Kane.
Okay,
All right,
fine,
cool,
Harry
man.
Kane.
So we will be back after this with the TT Better Arena power play of the week. Stay tuned.
Do you think you know Premier League or Champions League football? What about international cricket or the IPL and CPL? How about NBA basketball? Well, now you can put your skills to work to earn some extra cash by betting on the games with TT Bet Arena. Simply go to our website, choose a sport you want to bet on, find the games and place your bets. And with your computer or mobile device, you can bet from anywhere. Just go to ttbetarena.com, sign up for a free account, make a deposit, and start betting. It's that simple. You can even qualify for our $2,000 sign-up bonus. We also have horse racing, plus live casino games where you can bet using TT dollars. And check our new Tobago location at 7B Milford Road, Crown Point. For more info, call or WhatsApp 494-0634. TT Bet Arena, the #1 sports betting company in Trinidad and Tobago.
If you're looking for a good nuts for Christmas, red purple, plum or mango, well, let me tell you, it's not like a supermarket or Westies, or even Bungwe, only trading from Jack we pick up Selma's Delight, Selma's Delight, Selma's Delight, Selma's Delight, Selma's Delight, Selma's Delight, Go and grab your nuts, your red mango, and your pawpaw. Don't forget your plum from Selma's Delights. Go get it.
All right, so we're back and we check some stats.
Palmer.
Okay, all right now.
As I said, Palmer had more goals and assists than anybody in the Premier League in the 23-24 season.
But you can't tell me that through the eye test. So I see Saka is a
You telling me right now, if you have a club, if you own a club, right? There's the question I'm asking you, where you answer honest. You own a club, and they say I want to win on. You have to pick one of these 2 players. You can only pick one of them. Palmer or Saka, who you going with?
It depends on what.
No. You start in the club, you will figure out everything else after. They're your first pick. Palmer or Saka. Based on what's going on in the career. Palmer or Saka.
Who I would pick?
Yeah.
You have one pick, eh?
I have one pick.
You can't get the next one.
And now starting the club, I only have one pick.
Right.
This thing ain't making sense, boy.
You can't.
I only. You can't
pick the other one. Only one English player you can have on the whole team is either Palmer or Saka. What you want?
If you only say Saka, something wrong.
No. Be honest with yourself.
That's it, Saka.
You wicked boy.
Alright, so tell you what.
Okay.
Director, who you going with? Palmer or Saka?
The man treat me like the police.
What? The director even more Palmer.
Which director?
Both of them. Or the technician, who you going with?
Palmer. What club always support?
Nah, don't ask them that now. Let me go on.
No.
He said Liverpool. The man said Liverpool. The man said Liverpool.
Manchester United, that's what?
The man said Liverpool.
And you support who?
Barca.
You support City.
In England.
And he does support United. And only live in the same house?
The man said Liverpool, so why are you trying to find out?
Listen, let me
Anyway,
move on.
let's go to TT Better
All right,
Arena.
so let's get to the TT Better Arena Power Play
I
recap
never see a man with
for last week. And last week, I took Newcastle versus Aston Villa over 2.5.
money.
That was good to go. Shane took Chelsea versus Fulham over 2.5.
Money.
That's good to go. And Ross
Dun, 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 dun.
took
Dun,
City
dun,
versus
dun, dun,
Everton.
dun,
Everton to win or draw. And that game ended up 1-1. And if you followed us, you would have, for $100, you would have gotten like 8 something. If you added games to that, you would have gotten more money if you were successful. But if you just followed us.
One game.
Yeah.
I did it. One game with a one over 1.6 with a carry over a grand. One game.
All right. So you see, we were all correct. So we had a winning week. Yeah. So we're going to this week coming here now with the
That's why you picked that.
power play picks.
Oh, you picked that.
I just went into it and I said, hey, what's going on? I couldn't make because it wasn't my wife had me doing things.
In life.
It's my son.
Why you blaming his son, you know?
You want me to call my wife now?
Don't call her.
You want me to call my wife now?
No, but go ahead. It was your son.
Right. So it's my son, and I say, well, I just send him a pick fast. I say, City Everton, win or draw. There we go. Everton.
So was that a good
win or
guess?
draw. Yeah, it's a very good guess.
It was a guess.
It's a very, very good guess.
All right, so I tell you what.
I went to the man had strategy behind it, you know.
There's no strategy there.
Me know your strategy is to pick on the panic.
So I tell you what, we're going to look forward to this coming weekend, and we'll give you our picks. And of course, remember to sign up for TT Bet Arena today and get your bets on. All right, you can bet on any sport in the world. All right, and we got some information on how you could bet the outrights. I'll give you information on that in just a little bit. But for this week, we have Fulham versus Ipswich. This is Ross's pick over.
This was strategy here.
Right, over 2.5. Over 2.5.
Some good. I think you should have picked on the fly.
We have Shane now. Shane has taken Liverpool versus Manchester United. He is saying both teams to score in the first half. Risky at
That's
Anfield.
a statement.
Yeah, at Anfield.
At this present moment.
But we will see what happens. I am taking Manchester City versus West Ham over 3.5 goals in the game.
Wait.
I expect 4 goals. Over 3.5 goals. City versus West Ham.
City versus West Ham.
Oh, West Ham.
Yeah.
I think West Ham might win that game, man.
If West Ham won, you win that game.
Well, I mean, if West Ham could manage to look dangerous and score, I think you could end up with 4 goals in the game.
Yeah, Boeing will have 4-1 on City.
Well, we will see. But those 3 games together will pay for $100. It will pay $1,208. So that is $1,208 to $100. So you could take a chance and play a bet.
Can we bet in that for sure?
Yeah, we had a panel something like that.
The director.
The director wanna know
But-
something.
Okay. That's your director. Just keep it flowing here at Blazers, you know.
Right.
And I'll give you some information on Blazers in just a little bit.
And
All right.
You have it?
Have it here. Don't worry yourself. All right.
drinks though.
So I tell you what.
Happy birthday, my friend.
Oh no,
Oh,
wrong
you
song.
get happy birthday from.
So
it's
that-
Happy New Year,
You trying to tell me nobody born on New Year's, eh?
I don't know.
Yes.
Who?
The man.
So
So it was not female.
just to give you some
Yeah,
information
yeah.
here, before we wrap up this segment for TT Bet Arena. Now, I'm going to give you some information on outright. So listen up carefully. So on TT Bet Arena's website, as you know, there is betting on games of almost every sport in the world. But there are also outright bets for every sport. And these are bets you can play on an entire league, such as the English Premier League or the Champions League, Serie A, etc. So these outright bets will include the overall winner of the league, or as in football, bets on the top goal scorer in the league. And this picture that we're going to put up now will show you exactly what we're talking about. If you look there in the green box, you're going to see outrights. When you click on that, you're going to Premier League winner, or you could put it on top goal scorer so that you could bet on the person to score the most goals for the season. So, for example, if you go to the English Premier League on the website, you will see the word outrights as highlighted in the picture. And, those are some of the bets that you could play. So make sure and check out the outright betting facility at TT Bet Arena and get your bets on today. And with that, we're going to take a break. When we come back from the break, we'll get into some of the games that come this weekend. Plus, the blowjob of the week. Boy, I'm mad, I'm angry, I'm miserable. We go talk about that when we return.
All right, Bounty happy.
Do you think you know Premier League or Champions League football? What about international cricket or the IPL and CPL? How about NBA basketball? Well, now you can put your skills to work to earn some extra cash by betting on the games with TT Bet Arena. Simply go to our website, choose a sport you want to bet on, find the games and place your bets. And with your computer or mobile device, you can bet from anywhere. Just go to ttbetarena.com, sign up for a free account, make a deposit, and start betting. It's that simple. You can even qualify for our $2,000 sign-up bonus. We also have horse racing, plus live casino games where you can bet using TT dollars. And check our new Tobago location at 7B Milford Road, Crown Point. For more info, call or WhatsApp 494-0634. TT Bet Arena, the #1 sports betting company in Trinidad and Tobago.
If you're looking for a good nuts for Christmas, red, purple, plum or mango, well, let me tell you, France by Cali Supermarket or Westby's, or even Bung, we only trading from check, we pick up Selma's Delights, Selma's Delights, Selma's Delight, Selma's Delights, Selma's Delights, Selma's Delight, Go and grab your nuts, your red mango, and your pawpaw. Don't forget your plum from Selma's Delights. Go get it.
I telling all you, I go in and bet Manchester United to win the league.
950 to 1.
I bet $1.
I wouldn't even give you 25 cents in that bet.
25 cents they go end up with
I
still
wouldn't-
about
I wouldn't even agree.
I think I'm gonna place it on City.
I wouldn't give you 25 cents.
That's a nice little bet.
City's a nice little bet though.
Well, City at what?
42 to 1.
But I wouldn't look. Give me a break, eh?
You know
I bet
what?
on Crystal Palace.
Give me a break.
How much time will let's slip? How much time will let's slip when all those close again?
Gerrard in the no more.
I know, but still.
Yeah,
Why
but
everybody
Gerrard
started to talk
just
about
slip.
this slipping?
Because you
Because you slip.
who's the when you slip, right? And that is the day you lost the league. Who it is beats you that day.
So we're moving on to the golden moment of the week.
Chelsea.
We have now added this segment.
Yeah.
So we realize that we have to make sure and highlight
Some positivity.
positivity in it.
Right. So the golden moment of the week. For that, we turn to the steel pan, the national instrument, and Joshua Regrello,
Yeah, boy.
who played the steel pan for a record-breaking 31 hours.
Yeah, man. Well done.
I don't know how he managed. I have been here less than an hour, and I need to use the restroom. So I don't know.
Well,
I don't know.
he posts all them things on social media.
What he said?
He put that he used the pens, Pampers, but every hour he get 5 minutes.
Yeah, so, so he could have accumulated 4 hours and used get 20 minutes.
Yeah. If he
So
didn't
go
use the
to the
toilet for
bathroom,
4 hours, he
he-
had 20 minutes
Yeah.
break.
Okay.
It's
Yeah.
not constantly playing for 31 hours. Yeah. And his mother was feeding him and thing, giving him water and thing while he was playing pan and thing. So mommy had a big help in him
Yeah,
breaking the
mommy,
record.
Oh, boy.
Mommy. And that man forearm, real strong.
Doggy.
It's real pain. I tell you that this morning.
Had to be a
Doggy.
Yeah, that.
You know how hard it is.
and to remember each chord.
Well, they remember that remembering thing is automatic.
Yeah.
Because when you
It's the endurance.
It's
the endurance.
It's mentally to 31 hours up. If I stay up at 12 hours, I'm ready to sleep.
But I can go to the 1 hours.
You just can't even go online without falling asleep.
Which is very true.
Yeah, but if I focus on a
You just be so.
Yes. And we can
You
go
remember-
anybody.
You remember the
Ask
time?
the director.
You remember the time we went the party, You was working on radio then. Me, the director, and we went. And when we dropped you off in the radio station, it was a breakfast party earlier. We said we go in Universal and drink a beer. Wait on Stefan to finish his shift.
Yeah.
Tell the director, well, Chad was there, that's our cousin. I said, but on the radio, let me hear what's going on now. When we put on the radio, you know what we in?
Snoring.
We reach all here, director line. Had to make a block because, we passed it because he was on this street right here.
Yeah.
Pass. We had to make a block, come back
That was the Mr. Voice here,
and bang on the window to get you up. Here the hard partner. Voice wasn't even in the studio.
Voice tell me come back. And Voice was like on a couch. And the couch. Yeah, boy. I leave in the studio so I put a mix dog. Right? But the mix dog finish. So when the mix dog finish, it's silence now. And I knock out boys.
Was that day your last day on that radio?
No.
So let me ask you something.
They were smarter than that.
So let me ask you something. So you still think you could stay for 31 hours?
Yes.
You couldn't even stay for 31 minutes.
Yeah, but that didn't involve alcohol. If you understand what I'm saying.
I think we need to challenge you to this. We'll do a live stream.
Yeah.
But we wouldn't be there. We'll just put you on camera.
What am I going to do for 31 hours?
But time for you and the audience to figure it out.
Just make sure that you and your forehand do,
Like, what's the longest?
You don't use your forehand in that 31 hours.
No. Like, what's the longest anybody ever sit on a wall for?
What?
Sit on a wall.
I feel like I could break the Guinness Book of Records for sitting on a wall. You're not afraid heights, right?
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, but it's a little 4-foot wall.
We
used to live in
when we used to live in Bermuda. I said, Stefan, let me go up on the roof and just fix something up. The roof was a little scrapey then.
Yeah.
The dog reached up to the roof. And so, the roof was literally from here to here. You know that house.
Yeah, but when you're down here, it does look like it's not too high up. But when you're up there, it does look very high.
I don't like that.
You understand?
You could have sun up there. Like right here. Like right here.
I know the house.
Listen, why are you exposing all my business in this 2025 year?
Partner.
I'm a customer.
I'm not going to say that.
Listen. I make a New Year's resolution to only be honest.
Shane.
When we was lining in the football, how much things I exposed? All of them was true.
Don't make me laugh, bro.
Honesty.
You understand?
It's the best policy.
It's how one man in the country is lying more than you.
Then we don't bring him up now.
Right. So I tell you what, because we're moving on to the main fixtures to come. We got Liverpool versus Manchester United. We spoke about that a little while ago. Ross, thoughts?
I had to take my son.
Your son again? Yeah, boy.
We're going to.
One child have?
Yeah.
Okay.
But it feels like I have 5.
Okay, no problem.
Because my wife, sister with her kids. So it feels like I have 5.
Okay.
But then I
So you have no thoughts on that game?
Just like
Just like
the world record. The world record, it does have a world record for sitting on a wall.
A world record for everything?
It's 11 hours, 51 minutes and 14 seconds.
I could be that.
How long?
11
They
hours.
make half a day.
Yeah, but what's the longest? What's a static wall sit? What I mean?
A static.
You can't move.
You're not moving. You're still.
Can't move.
You can't do that.
Gotta stay still.
You can't do that.
You
You just touch your face way too much to do that.
Yeah, but I don't think that's anything with rubbing your nose or anything like
You
that.
can't move, it's static. You just have
You
to be
make up
like,
that stupid record, boy. Who's the man on the record?
Dr.
Jimmy Different?
Diana Ho of Vietnam.
Wait, hold on. Look at interesting one here. Jimmy, the friend of Belgium, holds the record for the longest time spent sitting on a toilet. At 116 hours, I could break that record. You know how long I can't break that record now?
You can't.
Tell me I can't break that record, Shane.
The only person I know that can break that record,
Chad,
your cousin.
Well, I just go to the toilet and people feel like leave the house, you know. They lock up the house and go and realize they're in the toilet, you know. I thought I'd been there long.
that is 4 days, 4 3/4 days. It's only toilet.
I could do it, Shane.
Boy, after I sit on the toilet for half an hour, I get tingles all in my toe one thing.
You start to get cramp too.
Yes.
Yeah, boy, we getting old, boy. I start to get too. It didn't used to happen in my 20s. But when I hit my 30s into my 40s,
But
yeah,
how
boy.
long were you hit your 30s?
Huh?
I mean, your 40s.
7 years ago.
Oh, I
Yeah.
tell about 12.
But no, you just know when you're getting old, you know. When you sit on the toilet for a little half an
What are
hour
you talking about?
and you start to cramp up and
Football.
Liverpool, Manchester United. But nevertheless, we're getting back to the conversation. All right, so Liverpool versus Manchester United, fellas. This is going to be a massacre.
Massacre.
Maybe about 5-4 nil.
I don't think you're getting all that.
This,
You
listen,
don't think they're getting all that?
listen, here we go. Eh?
Like kind?
Here why I went with the bet with the both goals to score, both teams to score in the first half.
Yeah, man.
United wasn't playing good. City not playing good either. Up came City, they played totally different to how they was playing all the time. I think the coach understands the importance of this game. Whether his season going good or not. I'm not going to say they're going to win, you know. But I think both of them are going to score in the first half.
Okay. I don't think so. But
You think it's a
nevertheless.
massacre?
Yeah.
I wish I had cash on, man.
I think this would be.
You can listen, let me know. It
on
TV.
television.
Yeah.
What about it? What
They
about
will
it?
hold you accountable.
What about it? What about
You
it?
know.
Or they will pay next show.
You ain't scoring more than 2 goals.
Who that?
I ain't scoring more than 2 goals.
100.
Yeah, I
Bet.
don't have it on me.
No. Or they will pay
Yeah.
on the next show.
Next show.
Yeah.
Next show, you know.
You ain't scoring more than 2.
All right. Make sure your wallet in a hole. Tottenham versus Newcastle. I'm going Newcastle here.
Newcastle. I just put you guys don't have much games.
Yeah.
In Tottenham, a draw.
All right. And with
You just want to be different.
and City West Ham. Although my thoughts on that, I don't think the over 3.5.
I think West Ham to win or draw.
All right.
Now, you, I can say this word, boy.
I think West Ham to win or draw.
You taking West Ham to win or draw against City.
Yeah.
After they now get spanked from Liverpool 5-0.
Yeah.
Forget Liverpool. Liverpool is the best running team in the world. City's not.
All right. We will see. All right. So that is a look at the games to come. Now it's going to be a very busy weekend because you also have, I think Syria have
Is
games
it Syria
on.
or is it Coppa Italia or something?
No, I think it's Syria. You know.
This weekend?
Check it and see. Weekend the 4th. The weekend of the 4th.
weekend
I know Syria have games going on as well.
I don't think
But
so.
La Liga and the
all
Bundesliga
of
they
them
usually
is
go on
on break
holidays.
now.
Nah, yeah, boys. No. The weekend of the 4th.
The 4th, yeah.
Them go be on break?
Yeah, Syria starting back this weekend as well.
Oh,
Yeah, they have games.
I thought Syria had to take a longer break.
No, they didn't take much of a break.
But they normally do.
Yeah, all the other leagues do, and it's just the English Premier League. But the Italian Serie A decided to have games. La Liga starting back when?
Nah, the following week.
The following
But
week.
it has Copa del Rey.
Bundesliga.
That's Copa del Rey fixtures this week.
All right, so Copa del Rey in play. All right, so those are some of the games to come. We got to take a break. This is the final break. When we come back, we have the blowjob of the week, and we headed to the NBA for that. It's the 5th officials. It's Modern Sports. We have Blazers Bar, Tragreet Road. You could see Tragreet Road in the background here. People moving in and out. It's been a very rainy day, it's wet, but we're still here. And I tell you what, when we come back, the blowjob. Stay tuned.
Do you think you know Premier League or Champions League football? What about international cricket or the IPL and CPL? How about NBA basketball? Well, now you can put your skills to work to earn some extra cash by betting on the games with TT Bet Arena. Simply go to our website, choose a sport you want to bet on, find the games and place your bets. And with your computer or mobile device, you can bet from anywhere. Just go to ttbetarena.com, sign up for a free account, make a deposit, and start betting. It's that simple. You can even qualify for our $2,000 sign-up bonus. We also have horse racing, plus live casino games where you can bet using TT dollars. And check our new Tobago location at 7B Milford Road, Crown Point. For more info, call or WhatsApp 494-0634. TT Bet Arena, the #1 sports betting company in Trinidad and Tobago.
If you're looking for a good nuts for Christmas, red, purple, plum or mango, well, let me tell you, it's not like a supermarket or Westies, or even Bungwe, only trading from Jack we pick up Selma's Delight, Selma's Delight, Selma's Delight, Selma's Delight, Selma's Delight, Selma's Delight, Go and grab your nuts, your red mango, and your pawpaw. Don't forget your plum. from Selma's Delights. Go get it.
All right, people, so we're back. It is the fifth officials. It's Modern Sports, and we are at Blazers, the home of the fifth officials. And for those of you looking for a bar, come down to watch your sports. You're looking to watch football, basketball in the night, cricket. It always has some kind of sports taking place at Blazers. This is a Manchester United bar. I don't know if it's still a Manchester United bar.
Yeah, fellas, we're frequent here. And
Right, another holes that Manchester United has.
Right now they're in the hole.
Right, they're in a hole right now. I'm trying to dig them away, but the hole in here. All right, so this is Blazers. Come down, check out the bar, take a little line, nice ambience on the inside, and there's a back area where we usually film. But because of the rain, we're in a sheltered area.
You're not raining fall since we recorded.
Since we set up here, but it might be better here because we couldn't take a chance, right? So we're in a sheltered area here to the front, and that's why you can see Tragreed Road with vehicles moving in the background. There's also some terrific food here. If you want to check out the food, Director and I had the wings last week.
Director, the wings was.
Is the wings had by?
Best.
Yeah, the wings were not real good. Right, so they got burgers, wings.
no, I didn't reach.
No,
that was when
that was not last week, the week before.
That was when he was here, but he left. He left immediately.
Yeah, you left immediately. But we bought some wings.
He was like, I gotta go, and he left.
Yeah.
And then we bought the wings after he left too. So don't get on us.
So, but I choose not to stay for the wings. I was buying it when I was there.
Yeah, but we wasn't buying for you.
You didn't have to buy for me.
Look, listen. You see me? Let me leave you alone, eh? All right. But come down, check out Blazers on Tragreed Road. And remember, this is the home of the fifth officials. Usually, what we're going to start doing, like when we have big games, and we know we're coming on here to wile up the place, we're going to invite you to come down.
Yeah.
We'll give you the dates and the fixtures and the teams and everything.
Have little giveaways and stuff like
that.
that.
Some giveaways and all of that stuff, right? So we had to big them up. Now, we get to the blowjob of the week. This cost me money.
This hurt him more than everybody else.
Yeah.
It cost some money.
He brought this in.
It cost me money. I go up on TG Better Arena. I'll go show you. I go up on Better Arena.
Right there.
All right, let me pull up my bets.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's really crowd too, you know.
Yeah.
Don't worry now, man.
He go send a screenshot of his loss.
All right. Look at here. They cost me 16.22 by 17.72.
Oh, that one game cost you those two bets?
No, just now. Hold on. I cash out this one. Cash out.
No, but that one will I win anyway now.
No, this would not win.
Well, what
because Houston had Houston to win any bet. But I cash it out early now.
Okay.
I cash it out because Grizzlies wasn't going to make over 110.5.
Didn't you
so I
win?
cash out. No, Houston lose the game.
Right, go ahead, yeah.
That's why it's the blowjob, man.
I know,
right, look at here. So Boston, Indiana, over 228.5.
Money.
That win.
Yeah,
Toronto, Atlanta, I take the Hawks to win. That win.
How was that?
Minnesota Timberwolves and San Antonio Spurs. I take San Antonio over 104.5. That win.
That's easy.
Oklahoma City Thunder to beat Memphis. That win. And the only thing I was waiting on was the Houston Rockets to beat Miami.
Why did you think Houston to beat Miami though?
Because they were at home and they have a tremendous record at home. Hardly anybody beating them this season. Miami have a ton of injuries. No Jimmy Butler, etc., etc. And Houston has been, for the most part, unbeatable at home. They started off the game slow, and by the second quarter, they took control of the game. They were up like 10 or 12.
Yeah.
Going into the third quarter, they were leading by 10 or 12 points consistently. And then they hit the fourth quarter and could not score a basket.
In an 8-minute stretch.
In an 8-minute stretch.
The last 8 minutes of the game, they only scored 2 points in the last 8 minutes of the game.
Minutes of the game.
8 minutes?
Yeah, they lose the game by 4 points.
And they only scored 2 points.
For 8 minutes, they score a point.
And no one is after
They scored 2 and then a 2 and then a 3. But for that 8-minute stretch,
nothing.
They only scored 2 points.
2 points.
2 points in 8 minutes?
Inclusive of that.
Basketball game?
Yeah. Inclusive of that, the game was very, very tight. Because remember, Houston wasn't scoring. Miami come and take the lead. They went up by about 2 or 3 points. And then the referees decided to mess up the game, in my opinion.
Yeah,
But that's your opinion.
There was an on the side takeout, right?
What was that on the side?
Well, they took the ball out on the side.
Oh, okay.
Right? And they came out of a timeout. And Fred Van Vliet. God boy
He
Van
used to
Vliet.
play with
He used to play with Toronto.
Raptors.
So Van Vliet, he is the man inbounding the ball.
Yeah.
Why you put his short tail to inbound the ball? I don't know. Usually it's for a tall player, so they could see, you know.
Well,
they put Van Vliet.
They probably wanted him get back the ball.
Get back the ball, right. Well, yes. So Van Vliet now couldn't find anybody and do so and call for time.
Okay.
And walk off and started walking to his bench. The commentators say, oh, they call a timeout. They couldn't find nobody. And then as soon as the commentators say that, you see, technical. And then the camera zoom in now, and the commentators like, wait, Van Vliet just got technical.
Oh.
And then boom. But wait, Van Vliet got ejected? He got ejected.
Did they have
Apparently,
did they have any more timeouts?
No, they had a timeout, yeah. Apparently, when he called for the timeout and he was heading back to the bench, he was passing the referee. And the referee changed the call to a 5-second violation. Right? So Van Vliet turned around now to say, but I call the timeout. I don't know what words pass in that moment.
Yeah.
Technical. And then like Van Vliet still called it unreal, you know what I mean? And like he was passing her, but the referee back was turned. And like he bumped into the referee now, but he didn't do it intentional. You could see he was just walking.
Like how Salah was earlier.
And the referee turned around and, "Pat, you're out of here," and eject him. That now change the whole game because Miami now get a technical foul to shoot.
Correct.
And they get back the ball.
Ooh.
Right? So right after that now, they had a scuffle between Hero and Thompson. It's Thompson?
Thompson, yeah.
Thompson and Hero. Where two of them end up in a thing with each other and Thompson kind of throw Hero to the ground. The two benches fly out. Bacchanal starts.
In the NBA?
So Houston get beat twice.
But I wouldn't say they get beat twice. Right? The referees had to go and review that. So Ime Udoka now get ejected. The assistant coach for Houston got ejected. And then you had Jalen, what's his name again? Jalen Smith?
Bellingham?
No, Jalen. Oh God, this boy, he real hot.
I think it's Smith.
Yeah.
Did you say he real hot?
He hot in terms of basketball.
Oh.
He's a good basketballer.
Confused.
So in all it had 7 ejections.
But I find
in the final minute of the game, yeah.
Honestly, I find now we just quarrel a lot about the Premier League refs and thing with VR. I find NBA referees and thing for the most part they don't do good either, you know.
They jump off the handle too fast.
Yeah, and with things, with simple things like I don't know, like it's a ranking thing, but simple things like emotion and things.
You must allow for emotion. You're in a tight game, right? You're in a tight game. Houston under pressure. They didn't score a point for a big stretch of 8 minutes, right? The game swing away from them. Obviously, many emotions high, but you must allow at least a little thing as a referee before you make a call that could be possibly decide a game.
And you see, that's the problem with all sports. For the most part, the referees are not held accountable for anything.
Yeah.
So something like this, okay. They come, they think the whatever, they make the mistake, and Van Vliet is insisting he call a timeout. They just take 2-3 minutes to review if a ball gets touched to fly out.
Yeah.
Why they can't just go back and check to see if the man really call a timeout or not?
Yeah.
Yeah, how hard it is to...
Let me check the things. So maybe the referee miss.
So the commentators did it, and the commentators like, but this is a 5-second ball, let me check this back. 1,000, 2,000, 3,000, 4,000, 5, and on the 5 really is when he signaled for the it was real tight. Yeah, but I think in a moment like that with it being so tight a call.
It's like that.
You know, you could give a little leeway. Because I didn't see Miami bench jumping up and saying, hey, that's a 5 second. the Miami players will send it back to the bench.
For the timeout.
For the timeout. So the referee but he spoiled the game. And it's true that ejection of Van Vliet caused the whole brawl. Because tempers start to flare now.
Which is understandable.
Yeah.
You understand?
And tempers could not flare as bad as a long time. It definitely wasn't.
No, there's the quick to break it up now.
Well,
remember-
that's different.
You remember, I was not straying a little bit from your blowjob. You remember a few years ago when Ron Artest and them had fight?
Ooh, that was
And they end up all in the stands.
That was the
beating up one
biggest
another.
fight I ever seen. One of the biggest fights I ever seen.
And I call him Ron Artest because he was Ron Artest then. When he went to the Lakers,
He was
Meta
Meta
World
World
Peace.
Peace, yeah. But it had. I mean, NBA has had some scuffles.
yeah, but the NBA for all these
Nah,
stops, they stop because the last 30 seconds in a tight NBA game could go about 15 minutes.
Yeah.
So for all these stops, they stopped. It would not take the refs and them nothing to
To
check
try
and
to view
see
it.
if it's really a 5
If it's a
seconds.
5 second, and maybe then you didn't have to eject the man either. It's only obvious if I call for a timeout and the whistle blow and I going back to the bench in a moment like that, and you tell me it's a 5 second violation. It's obvious I'm going to react. I call a timeout, ref thinking with that one.
And your blood
Technical.
hot too. And your blood hot.
They like to do that, eh?
Yeah,
You ever see how much ego and thing they do that with?
Yeah.
Up in your eye.
And yeah, I mean, it's not like Van Vliet have a history again.
Technical,
Rejections and
rejected.
being disrespectful to the refs. So, I mean, even as a referee, you had to know the players that you're dealing with too. You had to know, well, okay, this fella, he don't usually get on, so let me just allow him this emotion.
This was going on.
Yeah.
Bad luck.
But that's some players, like, the calmest man on Houston was, guess who? The biggest troublemaker. Brooks! You right. King Technical! He was like the man.
Listen,
in the order.
Listen, you realize since he get humble a few years ago, I said for you, he don't really wild up one thing like that.
Nah, he just wild up, Don't watch Houston play, he just wild up.
I really
If you watch Houston play, he just wild up, Papa.
I was watching Lakers, and right now we now trade D'Lo too, eh?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Basti always start back to win some games.
Yeah, we trade D'Lo, which in a trade I don't really
Partner
understand.
come back.
LeBron, he missed that one game he was talking about.
Yeah.
He missed one the other day with
I
illness.
didn't know it P. Diddy, make sure he get released.
Don't
They
bring
send
P.
Bronny to
Diddy
the G
into it.
League.
Well, that's a while now, and Bronny averaging in the last 5 games like 27 points in the G League.
Yeah, you'll come back in the NBA.
Look the boss here.
So I tell you what. Well, yeah. No dispute on
The
that.
Black Mamba,
If you're talking about Lakers, right?
No, but I number
You
two.
can't say, yeah, but that would be.
I number two.
Oh, you now know a number two.
Yeah,
All right,
number
good man. It's good that you have your number
It's
twos in order.
30-something minutes to tell me your number 2.
You have your number twos in order, No, but I mean, we mentioned it before, we mentioned it again. Kobe Bryant, you can't leave him out of discussion.
Yeah, I can't put him over Jordan. I will put him second.
I don't think LeBron James ahead of him.
I
At
don't
all.
even think LeBron James is bad.
I prefer have. Let me tell you what I prefer. I prefer a killer. When I say a killer, I mean
Yeah, because right
clutch.
now,
No
we're
fear.
an emergency.
Yeah.
Careful how you're saying stuff.
And
All
you're a
right, yes.
killer.
We talking
You are
basketball, and we talking the Black Mamba.
Don't let me call on Ross Boss here.
Oh, yeah, easy Ross boss. So no, but I'd rather have a player like Kobe Bryant who's just and that's what they describe Michael Jordan. They say Michael Jordan is a killer. You understand? He coming for you. If you're the toughest player on the team to guard, he want you. That's the assignment that night. He coming and lock you down.
I put it in the group.
Killer, that killer attitude, that killer
about
instinct.
the ex-player talking about, whatever. When it came to Jordan, everybody
Afraid.
is not fair so much, but more respect.
But it's fair.
Mhm.
I don't care what anybody says.
It's fair.
but I
Steve
just
Smith said that already, He said people respect players in the league today respect LeBron.
Listen,
But players back then, fear Jordan.
I now remember.
Yeah.
I now remember why I wanted to be the blowjob of the week.
Listen.
Shaq versus Stephen A. Smith. The 3-point
shootout.
It was horrible. Though.
You ain't see it? So that the first 5 shots in him in the rim.
And Stephen A. Smith had a little shooter to train for that.
Serious.
Doggy. Last week,
It's something in December. In
Yeah,
December,
look at it, when I get a chance, take it in.
he just talk real sense, you know.
Yeah,
he
that,
does.
that,
He just
that,
talk real
that one
sense.
right there.
Harry Spears, that does talk sense. When he break that down there, yeah, boy. But we're gonna wrap things up for the fifth officials for this first show for the year 2025. This is one of many to come in seasons to come. 2024 is behind us. We look forward to a very prosperous 2025. We hope you have a very prosperous 2025 as well.
Money.
In your daily work,
Yeah.
at home, and in the teams that you support and whichever sport you follow. All right.
Correct.
So hopefully
So I
everybody
think-
have a prosperous 2025.
So I think Spurs fans have
no,
a chance.
No.
On behalf of the fifth officials, we gone.
Yeah. Later. Bye bye.